guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Christy. I'm a homeschool mom to 3 kids. Today's video is going to be my curriculum picks for 2024-2025 school year for my 2nd grader. So the main thing with my 2nd grader is that we are still learning to read, and we are taking it very slow. We are progressing, relatively slowly through reading. And so we're going to continue focusing on that for language arts this year. I also really wanted to add in some more like literature, books and stuff, read alouds with him, and kind of working on his listening skills, his attention span, and that sort of thing. So that's what my focus was when I was selecting his curriculum for next year. So first I'm going to talk about math, and for math next school year we are going to be using Apologia Exploring Creation with Mathematics Level 2. He did Level 1 this year. We have so loved this math curriculum. It has been our favorite curriculum, I think, this year for both my kids, and so we are going to be diving into a Level 2. He is actually just about finished with Level 1. He will be finishing a little bit early. However, I am not planning on starting this until the next school year. I love Apologia Math. It is very hands-on. There's an activity to do before almost every single lesson. It's colorful. It explains the concepts really well in multiple different ways so that your child can really visualize it and kind of work with hands-on objects to really comprehend what is happening when you're doing a concept, as well as paper practice. So he is actually solving the equations on paper as well. I love the focus that Apologia puts on relating math back to God and creating this world. I think it's amazing. It really shows how math is connected to our natural world, and I absolutely love that. He's already seen that his Level 2 books have come in, and he's so excited to get started. For phonics and the actual reading instruction, we are going to be still working through the Ordinary Parent's Guide to Teaching Reading. We started this part of the way through this school year, actually kind of more recently, I would say. It was in the new year, and we have been really enjoying this. It's very simple, it's very straightforward, it's short and sweet. We split the lessons in half, and we do about a half a lesson every single day. He gets through it fine. He doesn't complain. The sentences that he's reading in here make him laugh often. I like that the instruction is scripted and really well laid out, because I've never taught a child how to read before, so it's very nice having that in there. There are a few activities sprinkled throughout as well, but not all the time, and they don't rely heavily on the activities to teach the concept. It's very optional. I did recently do a flip through of this book, so if you are curious on looking inside this curriculum, you can go find that on my channel. Going along with the Ordinary Parent's Guide to Teaching Reading, I really love to add in activities and games and hands-on fun every once in a while. We also use a little bit of Explode the Code. We're doing number 2 right now, and that's just kind of switches things up a little bit, gives him a little extra practice in the concepts he's learning inside that curriculum. And a lot of times I will take those lessons outside of the book and have him use letters, or write them on like note cards and have him do like a word hunt, or like hop from word to word as he reads them, different things like that. But I did notice that All About Learning makes these extra books for activities, and these are meant to be open-ended, where you could use them with either All About Reading or All About Spelling if you were using those curriculums, but you can also use them with any curriculum. These are, like I said, open-ended blank little like cards and stuff in here, and I'm planning on taking these out, laminating the game boards, laminating the game pieces, and using dry erase markers so I can use these activities multiple times. So this is Something Fishy, and like I said, it's just full of a lot of games, but they also have facts about sea animals inside. So that's kind of cool as you're going along the way. And then I also got the other one that they make that's the same kind of concept, is Birds of a Feather, and this is all about birds. So inside you'll see a bunch of bird themed like activities, facts, games with little game mats. These look really, really good, and I just thought it would make it so much easier and like a little bit more fun and colorful if I had these to kind of add in every once in a while to kind of get that hands-on kind of fun in with reading. If you watched my brief little curriculum planning video, my like brain dump video where I'm in the car talking about all the things that I was interested in looking into to use next year, you would have seen that something I was eyeing for my second grader and my pre-K kindergartner was 5 in a row. And I was this close to getting 5 in a row, and then I recalled that I actually already own Beautiful Feet Around the World with Picture Books, Part 1. And from my understanding, we actually only got through part of China, so part of the first country in this curriculum last year. I got it to do with all of my kids, and it kind of just fell off the bandwagon, not because it's a bad curriculum whatsoever. I actually really like this a lot. We just kind of had a hard time squeezing it in. And so I remembered that we have pretty much this whole curriculum left to do, and it's a similar kind of concept as 5 in a row in the fact that you are reading picture books, but they are from all over the world. You're learning about a country along with all of the books that you're reading aloud. And then there's literature tie-ins, there's art tie-ins, there's nature and science tie-ins in here, and history tie-ins. So you're getting kind of the same concept, but like I didn't have to spend the money to get 5 in a row because I have this. So we are actually going to use this first this year before I look into 5 in a row again, because I feel like use what you have, you know? So I'm excited to jump right back into this curriculum with them because we did enjoy this with like the part that we have used. It's like a really well laid out curriculum. Lessons are all laid out for you, so there's not really a lot of planning on my part. And yeah, so excited about this one. Something that I really wanted to do for my son this year is add in some like interesting fun. Like I want him to kind of study something he's interested in, something that intrigues him. So I actually purchased the Waldock's Ways Survival Unit Study. And this is a unit study based on the 12 Bear Grylls chapter books. Now, I love these books so much. I actually just bought the whole set, but we have one of these we own, and then we have checked out a couple from the library before, and they are really good early chapter books. They're really good for those younger kids that don't have like a huge attention span because they're exciting. It's adventure, you know, they're in the middle of a jungle or some crazy place and they're trying to survive, and there's like a mission that they're working on. The books usually follow a kid who gets kind of sucked into this situation like the middle of the jungle or a cave or wherever it is, and there are obstacles that they have to overcome that also teach them a life lesson about their own life. And so I really love them. There's illustrations inside. They're not very long, but also like I think that he will really like them. The unit study follows along with these books, and so what you're doing is you're learning survival skills through these books. So there are lessons on every single book in here, and different games that you get to play, different videos you get to watch, and additional Pinterest boards all laid out with a bunch of activities that you can do to go along with the book that you're reading, as well as a whole handbook here that teaches you all different survival skills. So building a shelter, building a fire, having a positive attitude, basic survival, basic needs of wilderness survival, first aid, wilderness first aid, like what to have in a first aid kit, different plants that are edible, like just a whole bunch of stuff. And my son is very much that typical boy who's very interested in that like outdoorsy, hands-on, building stuff. Like I showed him this and he is so excited to start this. He wants to start this now, but we're gonna wait till next year. But I think that this is gonna be just like an added fun thing to kind of liven up school so that it's not so focused on reading and math all the time. Like I just wanna add some fun in, and I think this is gonna do it for him. So those are all of my curriculum picks for my second grader for the 2024 school year. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about any of the choices that I made, why I made them, you want to flip through, anything at all, please let me know down in the comments because I would be happy to answer them the best I can, give you those flip throughs and whatnot. Let me know if there's anything cool you're using for your second grader next year. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.